Hey guys, today doing some more work on the Rad Mini 2019. The Freewheel got all rusty, so I'm replacing that. I ordered this from Bolton. I also ordered the nut remover for getting the nut off the Freewheel back here. I'm also changing the crankset. I already changed it to a 53 tooth. Now I'm changing it to a 56 tooth, which is apparently the biggest you can do without hitting the frame. And the chain got all rusty as well, so I'm gonna replace the chain, the crankset, and the freewheel. Okay, so I'm gonna start by removing the rear wheel. Just gonna loosen off the nuts. And we're going to take the cap up like this. You're going to need some wire snips. So you can cut that and undo power to the motor. Make sure that's free. Then you need a number 4 Allen wrench to loosen this off. Move that piece. That out the way. Go. Tire there. So I'll take this chain off. Alright. Chain's too rusty to get it off, so I'm just gonna pop one of the rivets out of it. Go. There we go. Alright, so I had to buy 2 lengths of 110 link chain because you can see that the rad chain is a little bit longer, plus I have to add 2, so I can use this second one and I replace the chain the next time, the other half of it. But for right now I only need 8 inches or so of it. Each box of chain comes with the connectors as well, so you don't have to buy them separately. One goes through like that, and one goes on the next chain in there. Pull back, and there you go, you're locked together. So now we'll line this back up again. Okay, I'm only gonna add 2 more links because you have to, that will make up 3 having this. So I need this tool again, and I'll make sure you're centered on the rivet to pop it out. Just keep cranking on it. You'll feel the rivet get pushed out. Back it off. And just take your 2 ends. There you go. Link the chains. Let's put together. Next, what do we want to do next? Okay, get the freewheel off next. Freewheel tool is from Bolton Bikes. They designed it to fit over the wire and into the hole, so you weren't interfering with the wires at all here. I think I might have to remove this cap though. Okay, so apparently this just slips over everything. That should just drop in there somehow. Alright. Put a wrench on there. There. I get it. Yeah, it wasn't too difficult. Alright. Get that off. Yeah, that got pretty rusty. That's what I get for being at the beach all the time. I'll clean this up with some rubbing alcohol. I'll be right back. Okay, now that we got that all cleaned up, get the new Freewheel, which has a little bit different gearing than the Shimano one that came with the motor from Electro Bike World. I think this is the original Rad sprocket, but it's from Bolton Bikes as well. So this, you don't even really need to tighten it down, you just need to screw it on, because as you pedal, you'll be tightening it down constantly as you're putting your weight on it. There you go. Put that down. And that is that. So, yeah, before we put everything back together again, we'll change the crankset out. We'll get to that next. 1.5 metric Allen key. Loosen that off. Loosen the one off on this side. Number 16, you get the pedals off. Remember, one's clockwise, one's counterclockwise. Okay. So to get the pedal and the crankset off, you need this tool. I got it off Amazon. I'll link the part in the description. So this black side tightens in to where you just took the bolt out of. You just have to put it in there by hand. So once it's tight, you just start cranking down on this, and it'll start pushing the whole crankset off the spindle. I put pressure on both the handle, or the crank, and the wrench. There you go. That came off. Same thing on this side to get the pedal off. Just hand crank that in. There we go. So the new crankset, I'll put this one on first actually. I think you can see that in the video that it's a square peg, obviously, so you just have to line up the square. Don't have to worry about getting it in there too tight, because this bolt will tighten it down as you go. Oops, you know what I should do? I should clean my magnets while I have that off. Just gonna use an old toothbrush. There we go. Looks much better. Okay, now we can put the crankset on. Line it up. There we go. It's not going to hit. Apparently with the Mini, the 56 is as big as you can go without the pedal hitting the back frame, from what I've heard anyway. Let's tighten this down. So on this side, obviously, when you put the pedal back, you want it opposite that pedal. So you want to make sure if that one's facing straight down, this one's going to be facing up. Same thing, tighten it down with an Allen wrench. Okay. Pedals next. Okay. Do this one. There we go. That just misses. Okay, so now we just got to put everything back together again. Alright, so made a bit of a mistake earlier. I shouldn't have put the whole chain together first, because you have to go through the derailleur. So I undid the chain, and which way am I going to do this? I think we got it right that time. Down there. So we'll put the bolts back. Make sure which way the notch is cut out for this wire so that we want forward. Okay. Same on this side. Cable's out of the way. Make sure your brake slides in there. Line up those two bolts. Put this back on. Screw. Nut. Tighten down the number 4 Allen bolt screw. Go. That down. Put the wire cap back on. That back to there. Plug the motor cable back in. Make sure it fits nice and tight. Go get another zip tie. I think that's it. Do a little test pedal. Okay, so I guess that's it for the 56 tooth crankset, new chain, and the new flywheel. I just got to take it for a test drive and make sure everything's working. Alright, had to do a little adjustment to the bike, to the derailleur, with the first gear being so much bigger, but everything went flawlessly. And next time I'm going to replace the 35 amp controller. Got the last one from Electro Bike World, and now the speedometer and odometer don't work. So I ordered another one from Electro Bike World, or no, sorry, I ordered it from Bolton Bikes, and it should be here next week, and I'll show you how to install that. See you later.